honor our Ellis Junior High School students' achievements for the 2022-23 school year. In particular, we want to give special attention to our seniors for their efforts and their accomplishments. Thank you to parents, family, and friends who give their support to our students and the Ellis schools. Thank you to our teachers, sponsors, and coaches who tirelessly give their time and effort to our students. Thank you to all those who award our graduates with financial scholarships. Without your generosity, the Ellis educational community would not be what it is today. Students, if you are called to the stage, please pause for a picture when you are receiving your awards. We are ready to start with the VFW.
They're still filling some stuff out in the comments.
Okay, then we're going to move on to the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Members of the United States military have a long-standing tradition of carrying a special coin symbolizing unit identity and fellowship, known to the generations of American military personnel as the challenge coins. The coin is a vital part of military life today, and it is revered by troops in every branch of the service. The Courtney Spalding chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, wish to recognize seniors enlisting in the military service and present them with their first challenge coin, along with wishing them all the best in their military endeavors. Riley Burns. And the other one is for Abigail Heifner, so we will leave that here for them. Thank you.
Next is Mrs. Herrman.
Can I have Emily, Trayson, Gracelyn, and Kayla come up here? We actually handed out our awards on Monday at our concert, but we still want to recognize them today. Emily White is the recipient of the National Choral Honors Award for Ellis High School. She'll have her name put up on a plaque. It'll be in the room forever. Last year's recipients were also Harley Biddle and Abby Heifner. So it is an upperclassman award. You have to meet certain criteria within choir to do that. Gracelyn and Trayson both received the Outstanding Musician of the Year award. Gracelyn for choir, Trayson for band. It's scored on a point system based on participation, attendance for games, and everything else in between, and then also just their musicianship and how well they perform and how hard they work during class. And then last but not least is our Ellis High School Outstanding Musician of the Year, and that this year is Kayla Julian. Can only go to the senior, and again, they have to meet certain criteria based on events they attend, solos, contests, and everything else in between. So these are the band and choir award recipients for 2023.
I guess they said it's okay for me to talk. Most of you folks know who I am. I'm Taft Yates. I'm the quartermaster for our local VFW. We got Chris Goebel, our commander, and Ramona North from the auxiliary. I'd like to thank everybody for participating in the Voice of Democracy and Patriot Pen, for those of you that did. And we have a few awards this morning. I'll speak for the Voice of Democracy. Thank you for your patriotism. It really does matter, okay? And our first place winner for this year was Harley Biddle. Harley will receive a certificate from us and a $100 check. And I've known you for so long, and please forgive me if I mispronounce your name. Kayla Julian, you're the second place winner. And a $50 check. And our third place winner for Voice of Democracy is Aiden Ashenbrenner. But anyways, I don't know how that happened. Hey, I only wrote the check, all right? That's all I did. I wrote the check. So I just followed the notes. So, but anyways, for all of you guys, let me give a little bit about Voice of Democracy and Patriots Band, okay? It's your way as a young American to say how you feel about that year's thing. Every year comes up a new thing. Also, if you're in high school and you do this Voice of Democracy, you do it with everything that you have. Each year, you get better at it, and somebody at the end of the year receives over $100,000 in scholarships, okay? So it's well worth it, and I appreciate it with all of you folks taking time to partake in it. Now, without anything further, Ms. Ramona North from the auxiliary.
We really do appreciate everyone participating that did this year. All the essays were wonderful. It was very hard to pick out one specific one from our organization. We would like to present Harley. Okay, I'll get it right. Yeah, Harley. I got it. Harley Biddle with a check and a Voice of Democracy medallion for remembrance, and we really appreciate her essay.
This year, Mrs. Mick and I were very fortunate to have the assistance of one outstanding office aide. We truly appreciate all she's done this year to assist us and would like to recognize her at this time. Would Hannah Shield please come forward to receive a token of our appreciation? Our school district puts great emphasis on having our students participate in community service activities. We feel that one of the attributes of an exemplary school entails establishing effective partnerships with the entire educational community, and we attempt to reinforce this with all of our students. Our students have responded to community service in fine fashion this year. We commend them for making this a personal value. At this time, we'd like to recognize those students who have earned a minimum of 20 community service hours this year. Would the following students please come forward to receive your certificates? And please hold your applause until we have read through the entire list. This year we're going to do it by class so we can get a better picture of each group. We're going to start with our freshmen. Gracie Ball, Avery Boydston, Ellie Brule, Peyton Bird, Ethan Carroll, Jaron Fricky, Gracelyn Hamill, Reagan Jimenez, Ashlyn Krager, Kaya Mader, Joel Scheel, Sienna Schmidt, and Kinsey Sunling. Let's give a nice round of applause for our freshmen. And now for our sophomores. Tyler Bombarts, Grace Broll, Tage Cass, Isabella Eck, Toby Honus, Addison Cole, Mackenzie Colris, Alyssa Romey, Tegan Shannon, Brooke Starnes, and Gavin Wildeman. And now for our juniors. Austin Carroll, Macy Everly, Caden Haig, Emily James, Kylie Piper, Ada Reed, Taylor Seibel, Melody Swaggerty, and Mason Younger. And now for our seniors. Harley Biddle, Rylan Cass, William Crawford, Emily Eck, Kayla Julian, McKenna Cole, Jarrett Nader, Maya McCoy, Dakota Metzler, and Hannah Shield. Give a round of applause for our seniors. The class of 2023 is a special group of students. Their individual and collective achievements have been recognized by many colleges through the awarding of academic and extracurricular scholarships. We'd like to wish all of the seniors the very best in their future endeavors. At this time, Mrs. Carroll will come forward to recognize our seniors for scholarships they have been awarded for next year.
So first off, this is a special group of seniors because about spring break, usually the seniors know exactly how many days left of school there are. And many times in the last couple months, I've asked a few of them and they kind of shrug their shoulders and they don't really know. So we kept you a week longer than you were supposed to be here because you wouldn't know the difference, right? So we're gonna miss you and we're very proud of your accomplishments and where you're headed. So just so we don't forget later, I would like to recognize Carson North because he did earn his welding certificate from NCK Tech by taking, go ahead and stand up, Carson. So Carson devoted 2 hours junior year and 2 hours first semester this year to complete 16 credit hours for his welding certificate from NCK Tech. This was a program started a couple years ago. I'm not so sure we've done a good job of recognizing those kiddos, so you're the lucky one, Carson. We congratulate you on earning that welding certificate. And then as we talk about scholarships, I just kind of want to let the younger students in the room kind of understand what goes into this. We have a lot of community members in the audience today that are part of different groups and foundations. Some of them, it's their own personal money that they are donating back to help all of you guys fund your education. The seniors had to go through a lot of different things to earn these scholarships. Some of these scholarships are based on ACT, GPA. Some are based on your volunteer work. Some is based on your involvement in activities, your leadership. Some is based on your character. Some are chosen after an interview. Some take into consideration letters of recommendation from a lot of staff members. So if the staff members who wrote a letter of recommendation would just raise your hand because they did a lot of extra work also to try to help you get as much money as possible for scholarships. So let's give all the adults a big round of applause for all the things. There are a couple scholarships that have not been decided yet to my knowledge. The Wiesner Scholarship has not been decided yet, and the Alumni Scholarship will be announced at the Alumni Banquet instead of here today. So, and I also want to remind parents and students, make sure you're sending thank yous for the scholarships after they receive them. So, some of these will be ones that the kids already know about, but we'd still like to recognize them in front of the school, and some are going to be surprises. So, I guess Mr. Schindler, we'll just start with you. This one has already been recognized, but the Ellis Federated Wrestling Club recognizes students who've been involved with their program as competitors and as helpers. And so Jarrett Mader and Dakota Metzler, come up to the stage, please. They each received a $500 scholarship from the Federated Wrestling Club. Mr. Schindler doesn't want to be in the picture. You get a pose all by yourself. He's already been in the picture, is what he's telling me back there. So. Thank you, guys. Jarrett, you can just stay. The Dane G. Hansen Foundation awarded scholarships already as well. Liam Crawford, Quentin Shepard, Haley Cranwell, Maya McCoy, and Jarrett Mader all received scholarships of varying amounts, and they've already been recognized, but we'd like you to come up, please. Give them a big round of applause for their efforts. And Quentin Shepard couldn't be here today to be part of the awards. He did finish the CAMS program at Fort Hays State the past 2 years, which is an amazing program. So we want to give a big shout out to Quentin for that. And then just recently, I found out yesterday, and I would like to make sure we mention that. So if these two individuals can come to the stage, the St. Mary's Home and School Association recognized Emily Eck and Maverick Nad with $500 each in scholarship money. And then I'd like to invite Nathan Legleiter and Mrs. Wilson to the stage. They're going to present the Ellis Rotary Scholarship. The Ellis Rotary, in memory of Don Martin, always presents scholarships to our seniors. This is an application process. And there are 4 students today that are going to be surprised that they are getting a $400 scholarship each. And as we say your name, please come up to pose for a picture. Those students are McKenna Cole, Maverick Nad, Haley Cranwell, and Emily Eck. As they pose for a picture, I'm going to ask Ashley from Golden Belt Telephone to maybe make her way up. Thank you. So Golden Belt Telephone is proud to present the GBT Junior Board Scholarship to Dakota Metzler. This $1,000 scholarship is awarded to 7 area high school seniors who applied and were selected to serve on the GBT Junior Board. The GBT Junior Board provides learning opportunities for the students and gives GBT technology insight from our student leaders. I believe Dakota had to attend a few meetings in order to also earn this scholarship. So congratulations to Dakota, and thank you very much. Dakota, just stay. I tried to organize these to keep kids from having to go up and down as much as possible. Our representative from the 4-H, if you could come up, please. The Ellis County 4-H Scholarship and Development Fund is pleased to present scholarships to graduating seniors who have contributed to the Ellis County 4-H program and the community through outstanding participation in leadership, citizenship, and 4-H project work. Today, they would like to recognize Dakota Metzler. He's an 11-year member of the Ellis Sunflowers 4-H Club. If Todd Keller would come to the stage. So Shelter Insurance Agent Todd Keller offers a $1,500 scholarship. This is an application process for the seniors. And 1 recipient is chosen, and the recipient this year is Haley Cranwell. And we want to thank Todd Keller and Shelter Insurance for that scholarship. Haley, please stay. I could have our representatives from Thunder on the Plains please come up. Thunder on the Plains Car Show was organized in 2016 by local classic vehicle enthusiasts. This not-for-profit group of women and men saw a way to share their passion for the classics and give back to the local community. This group of Thunder on the Plains Car Show volunteers host cruise nights, cruise in coffees, as well as an annual car, truck, and motorcycle show, which is held in September and has had well over 200 vehicles in attendance. In the last 6 years, with the generous support from their local donors, raffles, and live auctions, volunteers have raised over $80,000 and have donated back to 34 local organizations. In 2021, a scholarship fund was established for automotive studies to be awarded to 4 local seniors attending NCK Tech of Hayes. Thank you to their sponsors for helping make this opportunity possible. And Haley Cranwell will be receiving $1,000 from this scholarship fund, Thunder on the Plains. Thank you very much. And Haley, don't go anywhere. If I could have Audrey and Scarlett come to the stage. The Wonder Woman League was established in 2017 and is comprised of women who demonstrate leadership by helping to make lasting positive changes in our Ellis County community. The Wonder Woman League's mission statement is inspiring and empowering women to affect change in our community. This is the first year for this scholarship program, and in order to receive the scholarship, the applicant must be a woman who resides in Ellis County who plans to attend Fort Hays, NCK, or Hayes Academy of Hair Design. They awarded 3 $1,000 scholarships for the next school year. They have 140 women that are members of the Wonder Women League, and they are proud of all the girls who applied, and we want to congratulate Haley Greenwell as one of the 3 recipients of the $1,000 scholarship. Randy Honus, if you'll please come up. At Golden Belt Bank, they are committed to making the one story you're writing, the one life you're living better. Helping fund post-secondary education is a page of that effort. Golden Belt Bank is proud to offer 10 $1,000 scholarships each year to graduating seniors from the communities they serve. The scholarship recognizes students who exemplify service, character, and passion, and purpose for their future goals. Randy Honus will be presenting the Golden Belt Bank Scholarship, and they would like to recognize Hannah Shield as the recipient of the $1,000 scholarship. Thank you, Golden Belt Bank. And Hannah, please stay. The Lyndall Barton Memorial Scholarship was established in memory of former Ellis Superintendent Lyndall Barton. This is sponsored by his wife, Nona, and Hannah Shield was selected for this $100 scholarship, might be $150. Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. It was supposed to be Hannah that received a $25 check from the Voice of Democracy. Pat didn't read names correctly this morning, I think so I'm putting it all on him.
If I could invite Paula Dinkle, please, to the stage. The Rosabelle Flax Memorial Scholarship honors the memory of Rosabelle Flax, who grew up on a farm north of Ellis. She graduated from St. Mary's Grade School and Ellis High School. She went on to college and graduated from Marymount College, and she received her master's degree from Fort Hays State University. Rosabelle devoted 41 and a half years to education, both in teaching and as a principal. Paula is Rosabelle's sister and is representing the family to present a $1,000 scholarship to Emily Eck. And we want to thank the Flax family for that. Emily, please stay. The local PEO chapter, and I'm inviting Audrey to the stage, promotes educational opportunities for women, and they always present a scholarship every year. And this year, the recipient of that scholarship, that's $500, is going to Emily Eck. Stay put, Emily. This one, Emily already knows about, and it's called the Ellis Foundation, but it's not tied to the town of Ellis. It's for a family with the last name of Ellis. And here's what I need to read for you. The Ellis Foundation was established by Danny and Willa Ellis in memory of their daughter, Kathy Lynn Ellis Adrians. Kathy, a much-loved teacher, influenced many lives before passing away of breast cancer in 1998. Since then, the Ellis Foundation has committed over $20 million in scholarships for deserving students. Under the direction of Kathy's brother Chris and his wife Catherine, the Ellis Foundation Scholarship Program has grown with the addition of outside sponsors, including local donors, who are equally committed to helping students from their hometown achieve a college education. Ellis Scholars benefit not only from financial assistance, but from a mentoring program designed to support these future leaders. And there is a website you can visit if you'd like more information. And these are $8,000 scholarships to support the students that are chosen. And Emily Eck, it's called the Rooted in Rural Education Program Scholarship, and Emily Eck is receiving $8,000 from that. And Emily, you can stay again. The family, I don't think it's Justin Hendrickson here. Okay. The family of Lester Hendrickson established a scholarship in his memory, and this is the second year for the scholarship. It's a $250 scholarship, and they would like to recognize Liam Crawford and Emily Eck with the $250 scholarship. Mrs. Leah, so come to the stage. So congratulations, he will be getting in touch with you both with information about the scholarship. So the Ellis Modern Mrs. FCE, which stands for Family Culture and Educators Scholarship, is for students involved in FCCLA or FFA. And this year we have 2 recipients that are receiving $250 scholarships, and those individuals are Harley Biddle and Kayla Julian. And then Mrs. Luya is going to stay on the stage for our next scholarship. The family of Gary Luya has established a scholarship fund in his memory. Each year, one senior wrestler from Ellis High School will be awarded the $100 scholarship. The scholarship is intended to honor that wrestler who has shown outstanding dedication and determination. Neither the win-loss record nor the individual's pursuit of college wrestling has a bearing on the award. And this year's recipient is Jarrett Mater. Mrs. Hausler, up to you if you want. We're going to announce FFA scholarships. I know they've been already announced and pictures taken, but we'll have Dakota Metzler and Kayla Julian, please come to the stage. They are receiving Ellis FFA Chapter Award scholarships as they've been active members. And Kayla is receiving $1,500 from the Ellis FFA, and Dakota is receiving $750. So congratulations to them and thanks to the Ellis FFA. The Wanda Mae Vinson Scholarship is, Wanda Mae Vinson is the founder of the KAY organization, and obviously is dear to me. And we have 2 young ladies who have been involved with KAY during junior high and high school, been very involved. And they had to apply, and I got to write letters for them as their case sponsor, and they're being awarded scholarships. So Hannah Shields receiving $300, and Harley Biddle is receiving $500 from the Wanda Mae Vinson Foundation. Oh, Harley, you can stay. Sorry, Harley. Since 1984, the Horatio Alger Association has awarded over $245 million in scholarships to over 35,000 students throughout the country. Through nationally recognized educational programs, the association reaches out directly to our nation's young people with a message of hope, opportunity, responsibility, and perseverance. Horatio Alger Association scholarship programs provide financial assistance to students who have financial need and have exhibited integrity and perseverance in overcoming personal adversity. Harley Biddle is the recipient of the Horatio Alger Association scholarship, and we have a certificate. Okay, let me see where I'm at here. Okay, so the USD 388 Foundation, is there someone representing them today? Okay. The USD 388 Education Foundation selected 3 students to receive $500 each in scholarship money. And this year's recipients, if you'll come to the stage, are going to be Maverick Nad, Kayla Julian, and Haley Cranwell. And parents, please know every scholarship's different. Some of them getting an envelope that gives instructions on how to get the scholarship sent to the institution. Sometimes it's a check made out to their name, but just maybe stay on top of them that you get all that information from them. One scholarship to announce to finish things out. The following scholarship, this is kind of a neat scholarship. I was contacted by Larry Mallory a couple months ago, and he wanted to get a scholarship set up in memory of his wife who passed away back in September. So let me read a little bit about his wife. It's in memory of Mary Kay Mallory. Her maiden name was Wentley. It's being established by her husband and relatives. I believe it's going to be a one-time scholarship. They wanted to honor her memory with a scholarship to someone in the class of 2023. Mary Kay was a 1964 graduate of EHS and was a cheerleader for 4 years. She loved to travel and visited 21 countries. I've gotten to talk to a few of the family members as we've made arrangements for these donations, and it does sound like Mary Kay was an extraordinary person and is greatly missed since her passing in September. Larry, Mary Kay's husband, and the relatives would like to honor 2 students with a $600 scholarship each on behalf of the Mallory family, and those 2 individuals are Chelsea Harrington and Riley Burns. Did I miss anyone? Is there any other individuals here for scholarships that we missed? Because sometimes that happens. Also like to let parents know that Maria has asked if you'd like to stop in the office after the awards and look over the scholarship insert or the graduation program, just to be extra eyes to make sure we didn't miss anything before she makes all the copies. She'd appreciate your assistance in double checking and looking those things over. The grand total of the class of 2023 in scholarship money awarded is $465,410, which is great. So give them a big round of applause. We are going to Dakota, we're doing things a little differently. In the past, we've always read off every single scholarship every student is receiving. We feel like as staff that we're going to change things up this year. So that will be in the graduation program instead of us reading it off. But we are going to recognize each senior. Dakota Metzler helped as the TA for Mr. Fox. And we put together just a quick slideshow of each senior's picture and their plans for next year. And we're going to kind of read those off so you know what they're all doing next year. So just give me a second here. So I can't take credit for this. Dakota did this at my request. So thank you, Dakota. So we'll go in alphabetical order. So Harley Biddle plans on attending the University of Kansas and majoring in journalism and mass communications. Give her a round of applause, please. Riley Burns, and since Dakota has finished this, maybe somebody's plans have changed, so just holler out if it's changed. Riley Burns plans on serving for the National Guard for at least 3 years. While serving, she plans to attend Fort Hays State University and major in business administration and management. Congrats to Rylan. Rylan Cass plans on attending Sterling College and majoring in health and human performance. Haley Cramo plans on attending NCK Tech. She's going to finish. She's already got 1 year done of her automotive tech, but she will finish, and I think she has plans to go even farther than that, but maybe a little bit unsure yet, but congrats to Haley. Liam Crawford, I know he was Liam, plans on attending Wichita State University. He will double major in sports management and business administration. Emily Eck plans on attending Fort Hays State University and majoring in speech pathology. Carson Fisher is going to be going straight to work, and we congratulate him on graduation. Maverick Nad plans on attending Pratt Community College and will be majoring in the electrical and power technology program, so congrats to Mav. By the way, Mav, our snow cones are way better. Remember that? Okay. Abby Heifner plans on joining the Army National Guard. Congrats, Abby. Jose Herman is planning on attending NCK Tech, but a little undecided, which is okay. We know he'll figure it out. Congrats to Jose. Chelsea Harrington will also be going to Wichita State University. She'll be majoring in English with a minor in creative writing. And her writing abilities are amazing if you've not had a chance to read any of her work. Rex Johnson, he's also finished 1 year of the auto program at NCK, so he's going to finish that. So it's an associate degree in automotive technology. Congrats to Rex. Kayla Julia plans on attending Williams Baptist University and majoring in music education. McKenna Cole plans on attending Fort Hays State and will be majoring in nursing. Jarrett Mader plans on attending Barton Community College and will be majoring in general studies. Maya McCoy plans on attending Salina Area Technical College, majoring in dental hygiene. Alex McGuire plans on attending Bethany College and will be majoring in 3D design. Dakota Metzler is attending Bethany College and majoring in exercise science. Carson North is headed to Barton County Community College, will be majoring in agriculture business management and learning to be a scale technician. Maddie Russell plans on attending the University of Missouri in Kansas City and majoring in nursing. Hannah Shield plans on attending K-State University and will be majoring in kinesiology and integrated physiology. Thank you for those big words. Quentin Shepard, who couldn't be with us today at the awards, he will be attending Kansas State University and is majoring in chemical engineering. Congrats, seniors. And just so I don't forget, because we are going to recognize a few of our teachers who are leaving, but Ms. Schmidt is also leaving us. And so I think we would like to give her a big round of applause for her efforts for the Ellis School District the last 3 years. So.
In addition to the scholarships, the senior class have earned many honors and awards, and we'd like to recognize those now. To be eligible for the Mid-Continent League All-Academic Team, seniors must have earned a 3.85 GPA for their first 7 semesters of high school and be involved in 12 MCL and/or CASHA activities prior to the end of the first semester of their senior year. This year we had 2 seniors earn this distinction. Would Harley Biddle and Hannah Shield please come forward to be recognized as members of the MCL All-Academic Team? The Kansas State High School Activities Association Citizenship Award is presented to 1 female and 1 male who demonstrate respect, responsibility, and reverence. This was voted on by the high school teachers and staff. This year's recipients are Dakota Metzler and Kayla Julian. Please come forward and receive their diplomas. The Dale M. Dennis Excellence in Education Award recognizes outstanding service, scholarship, citizenship, and leadership. High school teachers are allowed to select 1 recipient who exemplifies these qualities. This year's recipient is Liam Crawford. Please come forward. The Kansas Governor Scholars Award is presented to 1 senior who is in the top 1% of their class. And In the event of a tie, GPA, ACT score, and completion of the Kansas Scholars Curriculum is used to determine this award. Would Maddie Russell please come forward to be recognized? Two students have completed the Kansas Board of Regents Scholars Completers, which includes 4 math credits and 2 foreign language credits, in addition to EHS graduation requirements. Would Maddie Russell and Hannah Shield please come forward to receive your certificates? We have one student who is being recognized as a Kansas ACT Scholar, scoring 32 or above on the ACT assessment for the 22-23 school year. Even though Quentin Shepard could not be here today, let's applaud his efforts. Would Mrs. Downing please come forward?
Okay, I have some awards for creative writing and forensics, and then also some writing awards for seniors. So I'm going to start with creative writing. And I'm giving 3 awards today. When you guys come forward, I'll just have you all stand up here. They're all different awards. So the first award is our creative writing Rising Star, and that will go to sophomore Keaton Fisher. All of these students are in my creative writing class right now. And then our second award is another Rising Star Award, and that goes to Junior Trident Mitz. And then lastly, our creative writing MVP. I'm not going to get through this. Creative writing MVP goes to Chelsea Harrington. Okay, next up, we have some forensics awards. The first one, the thing with forensics, especially when you're new to it, is all about finding out what you're good at, and so you have to be willing to jump into different things and just try them out. This person is not afraid to do that, and that person is Mason Rollletter. And then we have an award for Rookies of the Year, and that award goes to Kinsey Sunley and Ellie Brule. I don't know why I put that on one certificate, that doesn't make sense, but you guys can hold this together and rip it in half if you like. Good job. And the next award is the Rising Star Award. This person, at tournaments, I had confidence that when she went into competition, she would make finals, and she always did. She finished 6th at state, and I know she wasn't happy with that, but I know that she'll be back again next year, and that goes to Emily White. And I'm going to skip all the sentimental things that I'd like to say about this person because I will not be able to get through it. So the Forensics MVP Award goes to Harley Biddle. And now I have to get a bunch more senior awards, and I'm probably going to cry through the whole thing. So here you go. These are, so for this year for seniors in our comp class, we did a lot of writing, whereas before we would only maybe write a couple papers a year. This class, that's all it was writing papers. So I wanted to recognize some people that did a really great job in different aspects of that. And the first award, I have 3 recipients. This is the Grammar Guru Award, where this came from our diagramming unit, which I thought was really fun. I don't think they would say that it was fun. I enjoyed it. But these people did a really good job with that, with diagramming sentences. So the 3 people I want to recognize are Emily Eck, Liam Crawford, and Rex Johnson. Come on. Some of his classmates might be surprised, but I would make the key of the diagramming of sentences, and before I was done making the key so they could check it, he'd be up at my desk with his done, and it was all correct. So, good job, Rex. I'm just gonna have them stay to avoid the time. Okay, so the next set of awards I have are the journalism awards. We studied broadcasting, play-by-play announcing, as well as news writing. So I want to recognize these 2 people for their work in the play-by-play announcing. This person, you could throw them on the radio tomorrow calling a game, and you never realize until you only listen to audio, this person has a really nice radio voice, and that person is Jarrett Mader. Okay, and then also for play-by-play announcing, who took what we learned in class and applied it during the Powder Puff football game, is Maverick Nad. And then for our work in the broadcasting unit, I feel like this person is going to do something on TV or something in the broadcasting realm. That goes to Harley Biddle. And this next award is called the Remarkable Reader Award. We have a lot of people who enjoy reading in this class, and they did a great job with it, but there was one person that it just warmed my heart when I would see him pull a book out of his backpack and read when he had extra time. Maybe it's just the English teacher, that just warms my heart. And that goes to Carson North. Okay, and then our grant writing project was very difficult, and I want to recognize these people who did a great job working with our community partners, because as young adults, some of these people don't even make their own doctor's appointments. Usually, mom still does that. So they were in charge of, getting into contact with their community partners, meeting with them, asking them questions, all of that. So I want to recognize these people who just did a great job working with our community partners. So I'm going to read all 5 at once. Maddie Russell, Harley Biddle, McKenna Cole, Haley Cranwell, Hannah Schill, and Kayla Julian. That's actually 6, I can't count. Not giving math awards here this month. Okay, I'm almost done, I promise. Okay. The next one is the Under the Radar Award. This person, I don't think everyone realizes what a great writer they are. For every paper we wrote, he was right at the top. Just an amazing writer in all aspects, and that goes to Dakota Metzler. Okay, so this award is for the Most Improved Writer Award, because this person went from not wanting to write at all to actually this year sharing, and what we found out when he shared was he has a lot to say, and that goes to Jose Herman. Only 2 left, people. All right, so the last 2 are the same award, overall writing MVP, and those awards go to Emily Eck and Chelsea Harrington. And I'm done now. All right, you guys. Oh, wait. And this is a lot, I'm sorry.
I know that Mrs. Downing couldn't mention this because she was getting a little choked up, but we also want to recognize Carly Biddle for being a 2-time state champion in forensics.
Okay, first I want to acknowledge our state placers for journalism. So if we could have Taylor Seibel, who took first place in digital illustration, come up. Hayden Hay, who took second place in advertising design. Macy Everly, who took third place in student life photography. Ava Reed, who took 6th in academic photography, and Addison Cole, who took 6th in sports action photography. And these girls did a great job placing at state. And then I also want to take a second to recognize my leaders this year. I walked into journalism with a lot of anxiety this year, and these 3 girls just stepped up, and I could not be more proud of them. So the first person I would like to come up is Kylie Pfeiffer. She took on the role of business manager and did a phenomenal job this year. So I've got a token of my appreciation for her. And then I need Maya McCoy to come up. She was one of my editors this year and did a great job. And this next person I want to come up was amazing this year. I am not a very sappy person. I'm very cold when it comes to emotion, and if I wasn't, I would be bawling up here because I'm devastated to see her go. Can I have McKenna Cole come up? I cannot wait to see this brainchild of hers that has come to life over the last year. She did an amazing job this year, and she will be missed. Yearbook. Oh yeah, my yearbook. It is not too late.
All right, back in April, the art department went to Fort Hays and competed in the art show that they put on there every year. This is only the 2nd year that we've done it with me, just due to COVID, so we haven't had much chance to actually present these. But if you could, when I call out your name, if you could come up front, if I can find my sheet. Okay. First, we have one freshman that did win an award, Jordan Harrington, for a drawing. And then the sophomores, if I could have Alan Johnson, he won an award for ceramics. And then Chloe McClung actually won 2 awards, one for sculpture and one for painting. Next I have Keaton Fisher, she won 3, one for sculpture, one for ceramics, and one for painting. And then our next one, I have a junior, Jaden Starnes. She won 3 as well. She won one for sculpture, one for painting, and one for ceramics. And then with our seniors, I have 3 amazing seniors that worked with me almost all 4 years. I'll start out with Harley Biddle. She won 3 awards, one for a digital painting, and then 2 acrylic paintings. And then Riley Burns, she actually won 4 awards. She did 2 paintings, 1 sculpture, and 1 ceramics. And then lastly, I have Chelsea Harrington. She won 1 award for painting.
The award I'm going to give today is Outstanding Senior in Math and Science. And a little history on that award. That used to be a K-State sponsored award. And it was actually the K-State School of Engineering Outstanding Math and Science student. And if you won that award at your high school and you attended K-State in an engineering program, you were eligible for a scholarship. And we have had people do that. But you know, as we thought about this award, we thought there's a lot more than just engineering majors that that are worthy of an award in math and science. You know, one thing I'm really proud of here at Ellis High School is I believe since I've been here, I think we've got 12 medical doctors who have graduated from Ellis High School. We've got countless engineers. So our students have done an outstanding job in math and science related fields. Like I said, there was a scholarship, a possible scholarship involved with that. But you know, over the years, students who would win this award wouldn't necessarily go to K-State, and they wouldn't necessarily major in engineering. So I thought about this, and I thought that there needs to be a scholarship that goes with this. So I mentioned this, I believe 2 years ago when I was up here, and thankfully, and we need to give people a lot of credit for this, a member of the audience heard me say that, and they said, we'll fund it, we'll pay for it. And so that is Doug and Jill Shaw. They're going to pay for this scholarship for the foreseeable future, at least 20 years or so into the future. It was kind of a coincidence. Before they had contacted us, Maria and I kind of decided, well, we'll fund it. So we've actually got 2 people funding the scholarship now. And so there's going to be 2 recipients this year of a $500 scholarship for Outstanding Senior in Math and Science. and that is Maddie Russell and Hannah Shue.
Good morning. Each year since 1986, the Ellis High School coaching staff has honored a male and female senior student athlete with the R.D. Rocky Rohrball Award. This award is based on the following criteria. Students must be a 3-season sport participant, at least a 2-sport letter winner, and maintain at minimum a C scholastic average. We are pleased to honor this year's winners, Miss Emily Eck and Mr. Jared Mader. Emily and Jared's names will be added to the plaque hanging in the Commons, which lists the outstanding senior student athlete award winners over the past 5 decades. Congratulations, Emily and Jared, on this well-deserved honor.
Lower this, I'm not as tall as Mr. Schembauer. Congratulations to all of today's award recipients. In addition to recognizing our outstanding students, we want to recognize 4 outstanding teachers who are leaving Ellis Senior High School at the end of this year. Will you please stand when I read your name? Ms. Biddle, Mrs. Greenberg, Mr. Escudero, and Mrs. Hirsch. Please be seated. Great teachers bring out the best in their students, and they've done that every day of their careers. You'll be greatly missed at Ellis Senior High School. Thank you to all of the parents and patrons who were able to attend today. Your support is greatly appreciated. Please have a great rest of the day. Thank you for being here.